it's been a little while since we done this last. So a couple of live streams ago, I did a unboxing of a Olympia tricolor known as the unicorn Infoglobe, and that one turned out to be a dead on arrival. So do we got some magic with this current one that's coming up? Let's find out. So it's only been here for a few hours, so I haven't unboxed it yet. So it was one of them deals where you got to scurry and scrounge through eBay every day until one of these things pop up, because like I mentioned, these things don't pop up very often anymore. So for those who don't know, these things are, well over 20 years old. So you can just imagine how many are in the scrap heap or sitting on a shelf or in an attic somewhere forgotten, or they just crapped out, like the small series of them that I know that have crapped out. So the reason why this is here is because if you watch my channel earlier on the pre-recorded videos, I had the rebuilding of a tricolor unicorn Infoglobe that I did gift to JK18, and he appreciated it, and it went into his living room and it sat there happily, and then basically it died. So we're gonna open this up. Hopefully this one works. It's got plenty of tape on it. As you can see, I never opened it, so this is all going to be live, which did come in handy for the return of funding from the other one, because the guy did see that I did open it, and it was dead on arrival. So no matter what I did, it didn't work. Swapping arms and trying different power supplies, this, that, and the other thing. And just what it is, just happened to be dead. So it was brain dead, so it would spin up, but it wouldn't display anything. And then there's a couple other Infoglobes. There's one other Infoglobe that's not working. It's the one from David B. It's still sort of working, but it's not displaying all its colors, but I think it's slowly becoming brain dead. So there it is in the box. So God knows how many hours are on it. I really don't know. So the part number that we're always looking for is the OL3000 MC. MC for multicolor. So that's the tricolor, aka unicorn. And the only way that you can really tell the differences between any of them is, of course, the box. And sometimes the boxes are different too. But one thing that's consistent is the color wheel here. So red, blue, and green. So hopefully this one works. And if it does, hopefully someday Jay will send his over, and we'll just do an arm swap on it and then ship it right back to him. So typical, all the connectors in here. So this one was never hooked up to a phone, but with its original cable, because it's still jammed in here. So that's never been used at all. So used another phone line. Of course, it's got all the manual in here. Quick start guide. Wow. I don't think I even have this. Get started. Of course, take the batteries out. I mean, put batteries in it. Blah blah blah. For backup, which is really irrelevant because if you got caller ID, it's gonna automatically set the time anyway. Demonstration mode. Program your messages, stuff like that. You know, so every once in a while you can have your a little message come up. And you can have it display at a certain date. So important, before you power up your Infoglobe, install the 3 AAA batteries with your unit. Follow the guide inside the battery compartment. Install the batteries correctly. The batteries will keep the clock running during power outage. The time will not be visible during a power outage, however. So it's just to keep the time. But like I said, it's irrelevant because as soon as you get your next phone call, it's automatically going to set the time anyway. So it's not really a big deal that you need the batteries in it. So I guess it's just one of the deals if you just have this thing running, not connected to a phone line or anything, that it just does this little thing with it's got the original batteries in it. So this one's in pretty good shape. Got a few little minor scuffs on it, but nothing that can't be buffed out. So this was used because the cord is not in its original. And here is the original battery. I hope these gotta be the original batteries. So GP, green cell. You think they got any life on them? Apparently they haven't leaked, that's for sure. Let's see if there's any life in them. So we gotta nick the little plastic so we can get a tester in there. Let's see if there's any power on them suckers. Just for fun, because there ain't nobody watching at this time anyway, so. There is
1.544 volt.
They're still got charge on them. That's amazing. I wonder if there's any date on them. Made in China. I don't see anything else on them. Oh, they got to be a modern. They got to be a modern battery because the website on them is printed on the battery. So they got to be a modern battery. Because there ain't no way in hell that something 20 years plus is going to have a charge. It's possible. Yeah, because it's got them batteries are dead. See, green cell, blah blah blah. Yeah, because it says www.pbbatteries.com. It's got to be a modern battery. There ain't no way in hell that it can be a 20-year-old battery. No way. Okay, so that takes care of that. Up in the air if they're original batteries. So, I guess nothing else other than see if there's any batteries in it, because I always do that. Okay, there's no batteries in it, so that's good. So I guess without further ado, There's nothing else other to do other than plug it in. So, one of them deals where I have no idea how many hours on it. Doesn't look like it was used a lot based on the condition of the globe, so it hasn't been out in somebody's house. Probably used it for a little while, maybe a couple of years, and then said, "Nah, takes too much space," or something like that. Who knows? Wall worked. Plug her in. She spins right up. Yeah, it's got life. It's alive. That's good. Let's see, we'll put it in demo mode. So that's going to be this one. So that's awesome. It works. Of course, on camera, it's all flickery for you guys, but that's because of the frame rate of the camera. Web camera, piece of crap. So if the date on here is any indicator how old it is, 2003. You can change colors? Or do I gotta set it? I probably gotta set it. So we'll go through the set time mode, set date. It's gonna be, oh, there it is. It's a true unicorn because it says set color. Set color 1. Alternating. There's green. There's 2. There's 1. So we'll do alternating, so that goes through the entire spectrum. So it looks pretty good. Let's go. Let it go do its thing here in the flickery camera and see how well it does. It doesn't look bad. That's for sure. Blue looks real good. So actually, all the segments are all. So this one don't have a lot of hours on it. Because so far from what I've seen, all the segments are all consistently the same color. So that's awesome. Of course, on camera, it looks way better. Cameras always make it little, like, from what I see, it's a little overexposed. But like I said, there's not a lot of hours on this one. It's almost just ready to go in service as is. So hopefully JK18 sees this, which he does. He watches these things when he has time. So this is his replacement, because he asked me if there's any warranty work. Says, unfortunately, I can't do brain surgery on one. And I think he says that his was getting a little rattly. So this one has no rattles in it. So that's awesome. But he also mentioned maybe we should we take the other one apart and try to re-hot? Of course, I can't get to the hot air gun. Oh yeah, I can. I got one right here. Should we re-hot the brain blob? I think so. We should just try it. It ain't gonna work, and if it did, it would be very temporary. If it did work. So that's good. At least it's not brain dead currently. Mine's still running, so, and mine was, dropped behind a truck. Mine was not kindly treated because if you remember when I bought mine, I had to refurbish the dome big time to get it to look decent up there. So that's awesome. Fortunately, all my viewers and my subscribers are not on here. That's too bad. It is summertime though. It's spring summertime now, so there's not a lot of people on YouTube during the spring and summer and early fall hours anyway. So it's kind of one of them situations where YouTube is not a priority because people are busy getting their summertime activities going and camping and fishing and boating and hanging out in the pool. So YouTube takes a back burner during the summertime. So it's almost a waste of time to even do any kind of work with YouTube. That's why I kind of like the live streams. It's just set the camera up and talk. You don't have to rehearse or give yourself a teleprompter of what you're going to say, and just get it. Turn the camera on, turn the stream on, and then just do a little talking. And if anybody's around, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. So that's that. So if Jay's watching or he watches the replay, whew, what a bear. And it's probably going to get harder and harder to find these things in the near future. So maybe we should have some fun. And I wonder if I can get to that other one. I sort of threw it in the closet and it kind of fell down in a hole. So let's see if I can find it. So I'll put you over here for now. You can stare at my knife. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. It drifted in the closet big time. It was almost at the bottom where I couldn't reach it. So this is the brain dead one. So just for shits and giggles, we're going to see if we can re-hot that blob. And that's what it is. It's blob on chip. So it's not going to, it's not like reflowing a chip. Because the chip is physically just a bare bone skeleton on this thing. So we'll have to open this again. This is one of them situations where I don't care if I destroy it. If I remember last time, this thing was a bear to get open. There we go. Usually when you open it the first time, second time is usually easier. So we'll take all of this. We're going to use the good old-fashioned Louis Rossmann hot air gun. Or paint stripping gun. Because my hot air station is buried behind all the cameras and ring lights, so I'd have to move all that crap to get to it. And I don't want to. I don't want to do that. And it's probably going to be a waste of time anyway to get that down and set it up. So we'll fix, of course I got a good rotating arm. And it doesn't matter if I destroy this anyway, so it's because it's already brain dead. What are you hung up on? I don't know. So, more than likely, it's going to be that guy right there. So, we'll see what happens. We'll get rid of the foam block. And we'll see what happens. Like I said, I doubt it'll work, but it was just one of them weird things that Jay and I were talking about. It's like, maybe you should try re-hotting it with your hot plate. Because I got one of them rework hot plates. I says, well, I doubt it will work. It's always worth a try. But I highly doubt it's going to work. So, we're going to re-hot that sucker. And we're going to do the Louis Rossmann way. Hot air gun. Has it got any power in it? Yep, full power. Let's see, high power, low power. We'll turn this sucker on. Crank the heat up. It takes a little while for that to come up. So let that little run for a little while. That sucks the power down. Oh yeah, she's good hot. I see a little smoke, so that should be hot enough. Oh yeah, she's hot. I reflowed it. Definitely. She's definitely been reflowed. Luckily, I didn't blow off any of the capacitors or anything like that. So we'll put this rotating arm back on. I'll put the screws in it. Where'd the other one go? Did it fly the coop? Or did I put it in here? No, I didn't put it in there. Oh well, I already lost the screw. I have no idea where that went. Disappeared. Oh well. Not that it matters. Two will hold it. Okay. Let's see. Did I have a wall wart in it? At least I got spare wall warts. Not that it matters, because these things don't draw any power anyway. So I definitely reflowed the solder, because I touched one of the nearby through holes and it was molten. So should be plenty hot enough to get her flowing again. So let's see, that is aligned, that's aligned. Okay. Plug that in. Still got power. Oh, there's that screw. Place your bets. Does it work? I don't think so. Freaking motor don't even spin up. Well, it's worse off now than it was. Now it don't even spin up. Oh well. She's worse off now than it was. Okay, that didn't work. That was a dud. But, like I said, it was no guarantee it was going to work anyway, but made it worse than it was, because it don't even spin up now. Let's see, where's my other cable? Did I throw that back here? I think I did. Maybe not. Too much junk in here. Don't like that one. Oh well, it was worth a try. So it's worse off now than it was. Where it don't even spin up. That's too bad. So we got another arm that we're going to save. Just in case somebody needs an arm. I got 2 arms. I got a motor too. I don't know if this motor works though. She seems dead. I think you gotta pull the whole thing out. I think this motor's captured. Yeah, that's captured. So the whole thing's gotta come out. Now we're going to do a tear down, and we're going to just save the motor, because that's the only thing that is worth salvaging. Just in case somebody needs a motor. Let's see, what else are you held in by? Not much else. I think there's some stuff on the bottom side. So, cut the zip tie off. So we're in scavenger mode. So these 2 wires go to the motor. Cut that one off. This one goes to the switch. That one goes to the switch. That should pop right out now. I'm going to cut this bracket off, because we don't need that in the way. What in the world are you held in by? Here we go. Oh yeah, the 2 wires are connected. There we go. So there's a motor to Infoglobe. A dead one. For my one viewer that's watching. Who are you? Are you my secret admirer? Save that. Not that it matters. So there. So at least the new one that I showed earlier in the stream is working. So that's ready for its forever home. Warranty. Warranty purposes. See, that's the bad one. Keep that over there. That. This is garbage, essentially. We'll keep the dome in case somebody needs a smoke dome. Keep the power supply. And then the rest of this trash is essentially trash. So there. Got that. Keep that there. Keep that in there. So that's that. So now, I guess there's nothing else much to describe here or carry on with. Looks like the stream is still doing pretty good, but nobody wants to chat. Even my one viewer that's hanging out in here is not talking. Must be my secret admirer. Of course, I won't be able to do much today. As you can see, the rain's coming in, so another rainy Saturday, so that's depressing. It's supposed to rain much of next week. But they're claiming that maybe next weekend might be nice for a change. But that's still a week away. And can't worry about it until almost that time. So with that, since nobody wants to chat, I will end the stream here. Don't know when the next one will be. I only stream if there's something interesting to go over. Other than that, we'll see you on the next one. So take care.